Billiard. I got so much more.
Are ya ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Fucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, Miss and everyone. My name is Zahwa Ade Haryanti. I'm from class PBIB. Today I make this video is how to share my story, that how I improving my speaking skills, and I want to share some tips to you guys, except Miss ya, how to improving the speaking skills. So during learning English in high school, I realized that my skill speaking is still very less. Even now it's still less, but not the bad at high school, I guess. And when I realized that, I knew I wasn't late, and I started reading some tips on Google how to speak very well. And I was started watching Western movies without using the Indonesian subtitles. Wow. I'm not using the Indonesian subtitles is to find out how much I understood what the film was talking about. I also understood how the Western artists spoke with their good accent, and I listened more to Western songs. Not only with self-taught with the film and Western songs, I use the dictionary to know the word that I do not know. It's enough to story, guys, that now I want to share the tips. I can give some tips to you how to improve the speaking skills. Asik. Actually, I still don't speak English very well, but in my department of university, I'm required to pay more attention to my speaking skills. Here are some tips to help you enhance your speaking abilities. The first tips is practice regularly. You can dedicate time each day to practice speaking. You can do this by engaging in conversation with native speakers or language exchange partner. The more you practice, the more comfortable and confident you will become. The second tips is expand your vocabulary. Use a dictionary or language learning apps to look up unfamiliar words and make an effort to incorporate them into your conversation. The third tips is focus on pronunciation. Pay attention to how native speakers pronounce words and mimic their intonation and rhythm. Practice speaking out loud, record yourself, and listen for areas where you can improve. The fourth tips is seek feedback. They can point out areas for improvement and suggest specific technique or exercise to address any weakness. The fifth tips is join language groups or clubs. This group often provide a supportive environment for language learners to practice their speaking skills. The sixth tips is use language e-learning resources. These resources can guide your practice and help you develop specific speaking skills. The seventh tips is take advantage of technology. For example, you can use language learning apps that offer speaking exercises, engage in language exchange programs via video calls, or join online speaking communities. Eighth tips is be confident and embrace mistake. Don't be afraid to make mistake while speaking. Consistency and regular practice will yield the best result. Okay guys, I think that's all I can say and give it to you to know things that I do to improve my speaking skills. And thank you guys, you were listening to my story. We are still learning together, and although the English speaking skills are not easy, but none is impossible if we try. Okay guys, thanks for your attention to my video. Thank you so much to listen my story and listen my tips to improving your skills. See you next time, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.